everyone, Scrappy Kathy here. Welcome to Challenge Accepted. And all this month, Christy's Beautiful Life, Christy Harriman, is running a challenge that this is her 6th series called 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And this is the sketch for the 15th of the month. And because I do Challenge Accepted, and because Challenge Accepted this month is doing whatever the day that Challenge Accepted comes out, they're doing that sketch. And I'm also matching the sketch with the load prompt. I'm doing this sketch twice, and this is probably the last one I would have picked to do twice because it's kind of a little complex there. But I'm going to do it kind of right side up and as much like this as I'm inclined to do. And then tomorrow I might try doing something like this where I have a half circle or a string of banners or something to kind of shake it up a bit. And it all depends on what the load prompt is and what photos I choose. So in addition to this sketch, I'm doing a spoonful of scraps recipe. It's the PQR challenge there. And I've chosen packaging, the packaging technique, a question, and a rectangle. And I've got rectangles in my photos and in some of my embellishments. These are the supplies I'm planning to use, along with, and a lot of them are from Vicki Boutin's Storyteller, and some of them are actually from, I think, All the Good Things, one of her first collections. And I've got these stickers, word and phrase stickers from All the Good Things. I'm going to put that aside. And I did a page the other day with a green background, and I really liked it. So I'm going to do green again. And for my packaging technique, I'm using some gouache paint that came in my Mind the Scrap October kit. And I'm going to kind of see what happens. I'm going to do something just kind of in a circle radiating around, bigger than the doily that I'm planning to use. And I'm kind of liking this because it does, it is more opaque than ink or watercolor would be. And I can see tinting this with some powdered pigments. Someone did that at a weekend crop I did last weekend, a Zoom crop, and it was just beautiful, the way the colors came out. They weren't as vibrant. The gouache, being opaque, is going to tone down the colors, so even if they're vibrant, they're likely to look a little pastel-ish. And so you kind of just have to, okay, so that's what I'm gonna do there. And it looks to me like it's kind of drying quickly. I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna pour some water in it so that it doesn't dry on that plate. Okay, now I'm going to place the doily and then try to have all those other embellishments there. Let's see. That's good. And that's okay there. And I'm going to kind of do this and let it kind of semi-permanently stick there, because I want to do some things. I guess I don't want to do those under. I'll do these over, but they're going to go under where I put the photo. So the main photo here, the largest photo, is going to go right there. It's a photo of our little cottage that we moved into. We bought it and moved into it right after we retired. And the story is about the fact that we kind of over improved it because we thought we'd be there forever. We thought that was our forever home. And we built the pool specifically because we had and were kind of fitting it for the grandkids. Let me see. I want that. I'm going to do the photo on there first, and then I'll place those things. And I think I'm going to place it dead center, but the arrangement of the other elements, I think will kind of give it a little bit of take away some of that off center or that dead center kind of lack of interest, shall I say. When you have things dead center, to me it's just a little bit less interesting than it could be. This is about the right spot there, and I've got this one, which is the kind of Polaroid version, and the original, it's down below, and I suppose I could do that. Let me get some foam over here. Do it to this side. I'm a little nervous about tomorrow's because this isn't a sketch with a lot of, well, it is a sketch with a lot of moving parts, and it's, I'm kind of thinking it might, I like that a little bit of this shows, so I am going to do it here. Okay. Then I have this, which I'm going to use because right there is not a particularly interesting part of this photo. And then I've got this. This is the front of the house. All three of the smaller photos are from the backyard. This is the slide on the pool that's taken from in the pool looking up at the back of the house. And this is one off to the side looking across the pool to the back of the house. And you can't tell that I absolutely love this place, right? Okay, I'm gonna do that up there, I think. And so this one can go here, and that pool photo can overlap it. So I'll do that. And then I'll put some foam on these parts. Just a little bit is all that's needed just to kind of keep them propped up. Okay, now I've got foam, one bit of foam on the back of that. I'm actually thinking that needs a backing. I've got this journaling that I thought I'd kind of work in. The design has a kind of a vertical piece of cardstock or pattern paper or something, and then another piece of pattern paper back there. But I let the doily kind of go up, which provides something of a backdrop. But I do want to maintain something of that shape. I still think that goes there. Maybe move this down. Right here is one of our rain barrels, so it could, or let's do the, I don't mind putting journaling kind of up under. Here we go. Let's do this. Maybe having it under some like florals. So that kind of is adding to that horizontal look there. And then this can go here. And then I can maybe do some kind of embellishment there. Okay, that seems to work. It would have been nice if I'd planned that out. And I always do kind of something of a dry run, just to make sure I've got the proper scale and size of things. But I don't like to finalize the design because I honestly don't ever know what's going to look good until I get it kind of all put together and start sort of feeling it. Okay, there. And I'm gonna maybe go for, well, we'll see. I've got this floral that could maybe go like that. And I've got this one here. This can kind of go out. I think I'll do that. I'm going to push it as much this way as possible so that it actually looks like it's in a triangle with the other one. So let me get the other two. It's not going to be a triangle if there's only one other. So let me do this. Do it like that. And now I'm going to, in the original there were some banners. I'm going to put a couple right there. I want them different lengths. Go with that, and I'll take a shorter one here. Kind of go like that. And I may do a butterfly there. Here's a situation where I think I have too much of the foam. It goes back too far, so it lifts it up a little too much. So there's a little bit of tape left on there. That's still not right. So let me let it come on down and do this, and then I'll add some dimension in that area. With the butterfly. There we go. Okay, now I've got this, which is upside down. So I want to be sure and do this. I think I need this to be backed with some of that, this paper. I love this paper, and I hate to lose those butterflies, but I'm hoping there will be something in the 6x8 pad or the 12x12 pad that gives me those butterflies to fussy cut. In any case, there are lots of butterflies in the ephemera packs. Okay, that's not much of a frame. It's not as wide a frame as the others, and I didn't want that because I don't want to cover up too much of the flowers. So a little bit of foam down, let's see, down here. And some tape to kind of hold it on there. There we go. Now my title is going to be the word why, and that why could actually refer to why did we over improve it so much beyond the values of the other homes in the neighborhood. And it could also refer to why would we leave after we had said over improving. And the answer to both questions is, is darn kids. I don't want these kind of in a line with that. So is there does that I think might work. And I used these papers on my last layout. There's a very different layout that's going to go in a different album. So it doesn't bother me to use the supplies that are already on my desk. I'm going to do this here. And I'm going to prop that up. And I'm going to find some words. I've got my title, and I've actually left room for it kind of right here. It's going to maybe be let's see, do I have any use for these leaves? I think not, so those go in the tray to use another time. Same with these scraps. I like this scrap, and I might round the corners and put it up here like a tab, because I don't want to lose it. I don't want to throw it away or recycle it. And there's another one that I can use similarly, either on this layout or another. I could do it maybe like this and kind of make it part of that cluster, and then do this up here. See if I can find a word that goes on there. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. I'm going to put a little bit of liquid glue on here because I know that it won't, the tape won't adhere to that that doily. I like the little, those are almost like little eraser-sized circles. Okay, and this, I was going to pick a, I like this dear self, and it kind of goes along with the title, Dear Self, why? Why did we do that? And should that mean that I should cut this smaller? I think so. Let's see if I can do that. And then I'll round this corner yeah, we had this place fixed up just beautifully. One of the things that I did that I was proudest of was I had started scrapbooking, but not really like I scrapbook now. I had started doing kind of baby album type things that I used pages in fixed albums that not page protectors, in other words. But I had started accumulating a nice set of supplies, and I had gotten a Cricut for Christmas and some stamps and punches and things like that. So we had a closet in a spare bedroom, and the closet backed up on the dining room. So we had a contractor cut through the sheetrock to the back of that closet and install shelves and install doors that made it look like a really nice piece of cabinetry. And it was all my scrapbooking storage right there in the dining room, which is where I was going to be scrapping, kind of like I am now. Okay, I like that. Let me do the title. And I'm going to play a game here. There is a Y that looks like an H. And so I'm going to use it. It looks like an H when it's upside down. So see, it's a Y, but I turn it this way. And it looks like, and then I'm going to use a Y that's right side up. And then I'm going to use this question mark right there. Okay, now let me see if there's anything else I want to add to this. I like this good times, so I thought I might put it on the little Polaroid tab here. I'm not seeing that too. Oh, well, the spacing isn't too bad. Okay, I think I'll just leave it there. And then I've got one that says small things, and I like that, and I thought it could maybe go right in there on those banners. And I saw something else. This is the one that has the flowers that I had thought I'd put this, being that was the view from the pool. Simple Joy is nice for right up in here. I'm going to put a little glue on the very bottom of that because I'm holding it up just on the rim. And I don't want it to move or fall off or anything. So only that skinny part down at the bottom is adhered. Okay, I think I'm done. I have a rectangle, question mark, and I use the packaging technique to kind of declare my area there, kind of define that. And I have kind of followed the sketch. I have something here, and I have a large photo with some horizontal elements kind of there. I've got the little round circle. I've replaced this rectangle and this back rectangle with both the doily and this photo. And I have the little Polaroid photo overlapping the main photo right there. So I've kind of followed it. Oh, I need something down here, don't I? Don't I? The best, good things take time. And is that the best one there? Ooh, Living the Dream. But it's kind of the wrong, no, it's a good color. It's actually that same pink color. And do I want it there or kind of right on here? I'll go like this. And I've covered up my little eraser dots, but you know, I need to have my interlocking hearts. So I'm going to take a couple of these heart stickers and do that maybe right here and here. Okay, that seems to work. I wish there was a tiny little bird like that, but I think I'm good. I'm going to call it done, and I'll see you tomorrow with well, actually, I'll see you on this same day, Thursday, which is when you'll be viewing this. Later in the day, Thursday, I'll be turning this around and doing it another way for the load prompt. So this was for Spoonful of Scraps and 30 days of sketches and challenge accepted and all kinds of fun things. So see you tomorrow and see you next Thursday for challenge accepted. Let me bring this up to you. For some, that's 100-year, actually it was 92-year-old cottage, but it's over 100 now. And we kind of cleared out the backyard. We had no grass. There was nothing to mow. It was all kind of English country garden, and there's a little white picket fence back there. And then we had these flowers. Ava planted the seeds for those zinnias. And we built this, we gave the pool builder a budget to build a slide that the kids would just always want to be at our house for. So it kind of worked. I think it worked for a while until they moved. And we followed them here. So thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow or later today. Bye.